I get to stay. Which is not always a good thing, really. No, the immigration came on Monday. Very simple process. I don't understand why it was so simple. An immigration police officer turned up in a vest and everything. He was with his immigration police. And he had a big portfolio of paperwork and a printer that he brought in, plugged his printer in and got his laptop sorted. And effectively he was more interested in our witnesses' details than he was in anything I had to say, because he didn't ask me a damn question. So there was no big issue. So he came in, he filled out a few forms, he took a photograph of us, and that was the end of it. Told us there was no problems. So my immigration status is confirmed, and coming the 20th of April, I take my passport to immigration, or rather Thai Assist Visa will do it for me because that's part of their service, and it will be stamped for a full 11 months, making it a year total, and that's me on a marriage visa. I have to report every 90 days to immigration and get another stamp, but that's standard for all long-term visas, so I don't have a problem with that. And next year I renew. Maybe we'll do a retirement visa next year, maybe we'll keep it the way it is. It doesn't really matter to us, it depends on what the finances are at the time. On to the house. Been a big week. I mean, there's been a lot going on. We've had the foundations laid, obviously, and now we're having the beams made to create the frame for the house, which caused me a bit of consternation because they laid out some concrete onto the ground to allow them to build the beams. But I, in my head, saw room layouts. And I was really confused because the room layouts were tiny and it was very strange. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? And I asked them about it and they said, no, it's okay, don't worry. It's just to keep the beams clean when they're being prepared. But I couldn't shake it. I couldn't shake the niggle that this was the wrong size. So yesterday we took our tape measure, handy tape measure, and we went out and we measured the distances to the pillars and wherever. And it was perfectly okay. Of course it was perfectly okay. My problem was that the layout that's being done is the foundation layout. It's how they're actually laying out the foundations, not the walls. I mean, the outside structure will match the frame. What's the word? The outside structure will match the foundation, but the inside structure is completely different. And I'm looking at the inside structure going, oh, this room's too small, this room's too small, this living room's tiny. No, it's just that's the foundations. When you now take your eyes away from that and when you look at it with the plan, I can see it. It's there now and I can see it now and I'm a lot happier. But I was panicking for a couple of days. Jeremiah and I are both looking, this is very small, which shouldn't be because we know that it's quite a large area. But it's good, we're happy now. On Monday, they're sending us the final contract, which I think is a wee bit annoying because it should have been done by now. However, on Tuesday they want us to sign it, which gives us a day to review the contract. Yeah, but we're comfortable with this builder. He's been quite nice to us. He's actually started building with almost no money so far. So it's time to formalise things properly, make sure that he gets a signature and confirmation that we're going to pay the amount of money that's required. The building cost is about 3.9 million. The house is a four and a half bedroom house, so there's a good price for that. The total price, though, for everything is going to be about 6 million, 5.5 to 6. We have a few variable factors that we have to consider. We've got the wall being built. That's a separate entity, separate cost, and I just got information yesterday about the wall. And for some reason face isn't working. Okay, so it's going to be a 97.2 metre wall with a 5.4 metre wide gate, which will be a remote gate. I'm quite happy with that. It'll be press a button and it opens. and it'll be 1.6 metres high. The wall itself will be 1.7 metres high. So all good, nice extra wall, but that's going to cost 250,000 baht, give or take 100 baht, which sounds like a huge amount, but it's actually about 6.5 grand in euros. So a 97 metre wall with a remote gate for 6.5 grand, no brainer. I'll give you a complete and full breakdown of all costs when the house is built. Right now it's still estimates. We know what the price of the house build is going to be, we know what the price of these things are, but there will be extras coming along, and we haven't accounted for furnishings and other things that we're going to build. We're going to spend some time over the next couple of months going to IKEA and Index and places like that, because they have sales, and when we have sales on, we'll go and have a look and we'll buy things that we need. Beds, most obvious thing, kitchen facilities. We have to buy a kitchen, so that's important. Well, we have to buy 2 kitchens, but the main kitchen will be planned out as a Euro kitchen, and the Thai kitchen more of a barbecue outdoor cooking area, which Gina gets to plan herself. But there's little things. There's going to be another million or so costs for furnishing things. That's about about 20,000 euros. That's a hit on our funds, of course, but we've taken the view that the funds are there in Europe earning interest, and we've transferred some of it over to the Thai baht, because the exchange rate over the last couple of weeks has been superb, much higher than normal. The normal rate for us is around about the 36.2, 36.5 range, has been that way for a while. So with the war in Iran, it's zoomed right up to 37.7, 37.8, 37.9 even, and we've managed to make a number of 10 grand transfers at a time at these higher rates. So we've now got about 5 instalments for the house payments stored in Thai baht in our Thai account. So we've got a nice buffer to pay off the things. And if the rate goes down, it goes down. If we see it going up again, we can still transfer some more funds. We'll save about 4,000 euros doing that, which is almost the price of the fence, or the gate, the wall, whatever. So we're quite happy with that. But again, everything is still estimated at this point. We know the costs, specific costs, and we'll deal with those as and when we want. But there'll be extra costs that we haven't considered. I mean, gardening, flowers, grass, trees. These are not covered by the building costs, so we have to get those figured out. Burning season. Oh wow, the burning season has hit with a vengeance. I mean, today it is shocking. This morning it actually got up to AQI rating of 419, which is extremely hazardous. And it dropped to around 311, which is still hazardous. It is dropping now. I mean, if I look at the actual Sam Camping air quality right now, it is a pretty whopping 246, very unhealthy. The last few days has been horrific, just horrific. So the burning has kicked in big time. Very late in the season, we had almost nothing for weeks, but now it's really kicked in, and there's no sign of rain, so it's going to be bad for a while. But it is what it is. We have to sort of stay indoors, keep our scrubbers running, and make sure that we don't go out too much, except when we need to. And we're going to start wearing masks to take some of the brunt of it away from us. Yeah, pretty bad. Health insurance. I got my health insurance sorted. Not too bad. We've got health insurance for both of us. We treat it as an emergency, but it's 360 euros a month approximately, and I paid for the whole year. And it gives us access to all the sort of big hospitals and wherever, and an evacuation if we need it. But really, we treat it as an emergency because we can get standard care in a government hospital or government doctors for a wait for free, or more or less for free, just the cost of the drugs and the cost of the consults, which are nothing. But we've got full health insurance if we need to. And finally, I've got motorbike insurance. I got my bike registered with the land office, so I've got my license plate now, which allowed me finally to get some insurance and I've got insurance for about 3,000 baht a year. So if I get killed, they can bury me. Nah, it's okay. It's quite good insurance. And Jeremiah's going to get hers as well, because she's got her license plate as well now for her Scoopy. So everything's going really well. It's been a really interesting week. Lots been done. We can't go out much at the moment because of looking at the window, I can actually see the haze in the sky. It's quite unpleasant. But when it dies down a little bit, we'll go out and we'll do some stuff. But this week has been an interesting, busy, fun week, which, temperatures almost went up to 40. It's been great though. See you later.